Welcome back to Daytime. I'm Jennifer Robinson. Well, although today is not very cold out, the weather is turning a bit cooler, and of course thoughts will turn to skating and activity. And here to maybe check up on your skates that may be rusting in your closet is Chris Kontos, who's come up with a fantastic idea and product. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me, Jennifer.
All right, tell us about your product.
Well, it's a long story, but we'll condense it. As a parent, my son was playing hockey, and we go to tournaments and we go to arenas that are in remote areas. Our kids will lose an edge in their skates. Their skates will hit each other when they're on the ice, and they lose traction, and they come off, and they ask the trainers, "What can we do?" Like, you know, they would try to stone them or fix them up, and they go back out and they don't have confidence.
Right.
So with my friends that I had locally up in Midland and Penetang, we decided, we were on a quest. How can we develop something? You go into Canadian Tire, Sears, and they got hundreds of hand tools.
Yeah.
Well, why can't we make something for the trainers? So we went on a quest, and luckily I partnered with Magna International with their closures division. They were looking for some out-of-the-box ideas, and I pitched it, and they said, let's do it. So now we have
this.
A rechargeable handheld device that's actually being used by NHL teams, Pittsburgh, Ottawa Senators. Already, yes. It's got a clip that goes inside it that is a diamond-coated clip that actually goes onto the skate blade.
Okay, now these are some pretty roughed up.
These are right from the very
These are roughed up skates right here.
Displays, but basically, I don't know which camera we're on here.
No, just right there is perfect.
What we do is we have an edge that goes back and forth, so when it's in the thing, it sharpens back and forth, and it puts an edge back on the skate. These are interchangeable. We're not even to market yet. Somebody found out about this and they said, would you come on the show and just give us a little bit about what you're doing?
So you're just starting with this and it's already taken off. Oh!
So it's rechargeable. It's there for the trainers. So when the player comes off the ice, he puts his foot up on the edge of the boards. The player puts it on and he goes back and forth. And it self-aligns and sharpens both edges at the same time.
Okay, now that's a really good point if it self-aligns, because, you know, a lot of us don't know what we're doing because we're not skate sharpeners. How can how would you be able to trust a product like this if you don't know what you're doing?
Well, I can tell you that it is a precise instrument that with Magna's cooperation with their engineering department, we said, here's the variables that we need. We need to be able to self-align, put it on to the skate so it's a no-brainer. The trainer that's behind the bench can just massage back and forth and take the trauma out of the blade. And we set them up with those parameters, and they accomplished it. And we would not even be close to having this device unless we had their engineering expertise, since they are such a phenomenal company.
Now, you did say it's rechargeable, so how long does it take to recharge
about an hour, and it's got an LED inside it, so right now it's green. And if it goes to a medium, to an orangish color or red, we know that it needs to be put back on. But we can generally get 30 or 40 pairs of skates out of a sharpener.
Out of one charge that takes an hour.
It's pretty exciting.
That is really exciting. Now, you come by this kind of honestly as well. Your son is also a hockey player, but you are also a hockey player yourself.
Well, that was one of the reasons. When I played, I mean, you can see the teams, and sometimes you'll catch it, or the announcers will say, oh, that guy just blew out an edge, and the trainer will literally have to take their skate off, run back to the dressing room, put it on the conventional sharpener to get them back on.
Now, when you were playing in the NHL, you don't really have that much time to be able to,
well, you miss shifts.
Yeah, you miss shifts. Your trainer's got other things to worry about, and he's /skate sharpener is like multitasking. But
well, Dana Hines, the trainer of the Pittsburgh Penguins, says, you guys have fallen out of the sky for me, because their dressing room is on the other side of the bench where it is in the arena. He says it's so stressful. You got Sidney Crosby, and he loses an edge, and he's sprinting back to, he's got, an $8 million guy that's sitting on the bench without a skate on when he should be playing. And I mean, it's valuable to them.
That's pricey property on the bench.
We didn't just do it for that. We all, like, I did it for that, but I also did it because there's areas of Canada where you can't get a sharpening when you need it. And this, if a kid's got a backyard rink and he's out skating and then he has to go to the game, he says, Dad, I can't turn on my skates. This is a device that fixes them up on the spot. It's really convenient.
That's incredible. Now, where do you think you'll be able to, have you decided how you're going to market your new product, or where it's going to be in stores? Or
we're going to be launching next month, probably with a like an elite kit that has all the things that a trainer would need, but we are in talks with some major retailers about offering it so that we can get them inexpensively out there so everybody can have them in their stockings.
That's perfect. In their stockings.
And we're working on one for you as well.
That was my next question.
Because you said, can you do one for figure skates? And I said, do you guys lose your edges? And you said, absolutely. And I didn't know that because I don't, well, do you remember the time I did the story with you? And
Yes.
my knees were black and blue because of the picks?
Yeah, Chris Kontos, of course, NHL level hockey player, you know, and you used to work in town as well.
Yes.
And I taught him how to figure skate. And it wasn't because of my lack of teaching ability. It's just you're not used to toe picks.
As soon as I leaned forward, bang, I was on, and my knees were black and blue for about 3 weeks. But you had said that if we could come up with a head, so right now this head is only for a player skate, which is about a couple of millimeters less width. We have to redevelop it, but our team is working on it, and within the next few weeks we'll have one for you to test and give us feedback, and hopefully the figure skating community will embrace it as well.
And it's really important to have your edge. Very, very sharp hockey players and figure skaters too. Where do you think the price point's going to be? Have you decided on that yet?
Have not decided on it. For a pro application, it'll be between $300 and $500.
Right.
And then we'll try to figure something out so we can get it out to retail, to the masses.
And is this what the product's going to look like? Is this, this is it?
Actually, in Midland, we've just finished making our plastic molds. Were just shot yesterday, and they're tweaking and getting them ready. It's really exciting, and now it's all the fun part of getting the assembly with Magna to get it all ready, so that if there's orders for lots of them and people like what it does, we sell lots of them.
Wow, that's so exciting. Well, congratulations on a very, very good idea, and good luck with bringing it to all of us that are going to need it.
Thanks, Jen.
Thanks, Chris. All right, let's see if Glenn is happy in November at our demo right now.
Ooh, can't wait to get my skates sharpened. I'll be honest, you know, I trip over the blue line, and hopefully Chris or Jen could help me out with that. Anyway,
you look so good.
You like this? I
Jennifer looked great,
totally stole this from Jen. She's not. It's not hers anymore.
Oh,